Welcome, everyone. I'm glad to have you back as we continue exploring the landscape of social media analytics. In our previous session, we focused on foundational metrics, things like engagement rates, sentiment tracking, and click through rates. We discussed why it's essential to measure and what that measurement reveals about our content, our audiences, and our brand health. But today's lesson marks a turning point. We're no longer just measuring after the fact. We're predicting. We're optimizing in real time. We're unlocking patterns we can't even see on our own. The catalyst? Artificial intelligence. AI is not simply an upgrade to traditional analytics, it's a transformation. What once took days to understand, AI now handles in seconds. What once required gut instinct, AI now supports with hard, predictive insight. So let's begin with what's changing. From traditional analytics to AI powered insight. Traditionally, social media analytics was manual and descriptive. You'd export your data into spreadsheets, calculate averages, track engagement, and maybe run a few A/B tests over a month. AI doesn't wait a month. AI ingests data in real time, every comment, every emoji, every view, and begins to build meaning immediately. It goes beyond raw counts. It understands context. It detects sentiment. It recognizes faces and logos in images. It even predicts virality before something trends. That's the shift. From counting what happened to forecasting what will. Take Coca-Cola, for instance. Their AI systems monitor more than 500,000 brand mentions every single day, scanning not just words, but images, voice, and context. Mentions are categorized by product line, by emotion, by geography. It's like having an always-on multilingual team of analysts who never sleep. AI in action, three core use cases. Let's explore three real-world applications where AI is fundamentally transforming how brands understand their presence on social media. First, sentiment analysis. AI systems now process massive volumes of user comments, captions, and replies at scale and in seconds. But more importantly, they recognize subtlety. They know that this phone is sick probably means something good. That great, another ad might carry sarcasm. They can even detect whether a meme featuring your brand is humorous or hostile. Take Samsung. After launching a new phone, AI detected an uptick in negative sentiment tied to a specific feature defect. The company was able to intervene within 48 hours, well before the issue snowballed into a PR crisis. That level of responsiveness is only possible with AI-driven detection. Second, trend forecasting. AI doesn't just report what's going viral, it predicts it. It scans the early behavior of hashtags, emerging content patterns, and niche community activity to estimate what's about to take off. Target, for example, used AI to detect the viral potential of TikTok's now BookTok community. They saw the early engagement velocity of certain posts and acted quickly, positioning young adult novels prominently in stores and online. That single pivot led to a 25% boost in sales for their featured titles. Third, chatbot analytics. Chatbots have become more than customer service tools. They're powerful listening devices. When thousands of users message your brand asking the same question, AI notices. Sephora's chatbot did just that. It detected a pattern. Users repeatedly asked for advice on covering acne scars. That insight led to the launch of a new tutorial series and related product bundles. What would have taken weeks of customer research, AI surfaced in days, straight from the digital front lines. Visual listening, seeing, not just hearing. AI's power goes beyond text. Today, algorithms can analyze images and videos with extraordinary precision. Imagine an AI tool scanning user-generated photos across Instagram, YouTube thumbnails, even TikTok frames, not just to count views, but to detect whether your brand logo appears, how prominently it's featured, and even what emotions are visible on the faces of people in the frame. PepsiCo used this strategy during a Doritos campaign. Their AI system analyzed more than 600,000 images and found a surprising trend. Over a third of user-generated Doritos content also featured beer. That insight launched a co-branded campaign called Perfect Pairing. that resulted in a 19% sales lift. That kind of insight isn't available through human tagging alone. AI delivers it through real-time visual comprehension, predicting performance before you post. AI also helps you get ahead of performance, not just understand it in hindsight. By analyzing 6 months of historical data, things like post timing, content format, audience interaction, AI can forecast the likely success of future content. It might tell you that Tuesday at 3 p.m. is your optimal posting time, that short form videos outperform carousels in your niche, that posts featuring behind the scenes footage generate 40% more engagement. Instead of guessing or reacting, you're now planning with intelligence. Behind the curtain, AI and chatbot optimization. Let's return for a moment to chatbots, not for customer support, but as a mirror reflecting unmet user needs. A chatbot's data doesn't just stop at resolved tickets. It can reveal which questions users ask most, where they drop off, and which topics they find confusing or unclear. Sephora, again, monitored its chatbot logs and noticed repeat queries around skin routines for sensitive skin. This didn't just lead to content creation, it informed product development. They released new formulations directly tied to chatbot insights. That's not just analytics. That's business strategy born from machine listening. Ethical considerations in AI analytics. Now, all of this is powerful, but not without risks. AI can misinterpret context. It might misread sarcasm or assume neutrality in content that's actually highly emotional. Left unchecked, it can amplify bias, over-prioritize short-term metrics, or even flag false positives. That's why human-in-the-loop validation is essential. AI can process, but humans must interpret. It's not about replacing judgment, it's about enhancing it. We also need to be transparent about where AI is used. Consumers have a right to know when insights are drawn from automated systems, especially when those insights shape the content they see or the ads they're shown. Regular audits, ethical data sourcing, and inclusive training models are no longer optional. They're critical. Orchestrating AI, not just applying it. So let's take a step back. AI is not a black box or a magic wand. It's a toolkit, a powerful set of instruments that help us listen more deeply, respond more intelligently, and anticipate more accurately. But like all great tools, AI's effectiveness depends on how we use it. The brands leading the way are not the ones who automate everything. They're the ones who choreograph their use of AI with human insight, creative instinct, and ethical clarity. In the next lesson, we'll explore the AI tools themselves, what's out there, what they do, and how to integrate them into your existing strategy. From sentiment engines to image recognition, from chatbot dashboards to forecasting models, you'll get the full map of this fast-evolving tech landscape. Until then, keep asking the right questions, because AI can process the signals, but you still decide what they mean. Bye.